this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your August 2017 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Libra Sun, Libra Moon, and Libra Rising signs. So Libra, for this reading, I am using my Thelema Tarot deck along with the Oracle of the Unicorns, and then I'm also going to be using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck to clarify if I feel the need. If you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, Libra, please head on over to northeasttarot.com. And if you're interested in receiving an extension to this reading where I'm only focusing on love and relationship matters, over on Vimeo, I will have the August 2017 Love Tarot Forecast posted. I will link that below. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Two of Swords, and this is what I'm using as the overall energy for you, Libra, for the month of August. So with the Two of Swords here, some of you are maybe making a very important decision. At some point, maybe in the month of August, you could be making a decision, or because it's a general reading, maybe a decision is very significant for those Librans that are waiting on a decision. And then for some other Librans, the Two of Swords for me also can represent someone who's maybe blocking themselves, or someone who is not open, a little guarded. So maybe some of you need to remain open. You need to be open to maybe change. Now here with Strength, right at the center, we have Strength crossed by the Three of Pentacles. For those of you that need to make a decision, I think that some of you are either taking your time with doing that with Strength here. So for some of you, you're either taking your time with making a decision, or there could be some Librans that you're having to actually be patient. So you're waiting on a decision here with Strength, because Strength is all about control. So for some of you, you're having to maybe really be patient and calm, and maybe you're waiting on this decision. And then for some other Librans that have to make a decision, this could be you taking your time with making a decision. Now maybe this is a decision about career, about your career, finances here with the Three of Pentacles, something work related for some of you. Because the Three of Pentacles is a worker energy. It's you working very hard. If you don't work for a living, this is you building, this is you creating. And maybe there's a Leo, because Strength represents the sign of Leo. So for some of you, this could be a person that you're partnered with, because the Three of Pentacles also speaks about teamwork. So there could be some Librans that you're working with a Leo. You could be waiting on a Leo as well. But some of you, I think that you're in the process of creating something wonderful. You're devoting a lot of time and energy to something. For some of you, it could even be a home. So maybe you're fixing up a house. Maybe you're taking your time with doing this for some of you. You could be doing a little bit of work at a time. Right at your foundation, we do have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is, you know, this is someone who's holding out, someone who's waiting, but they're persevering. They're not giving up. They're not giving in. So whatever this is that you're waiting on, Libra, for some of you, you certainly could have been waiting on this for quite some time. You're hanging in there, though. This is you having a lot of inner strength. With Strength and the Nine of Wands, yes, some of you might feel physically exhausted, maybe even emotionally and mentally as well. You might feel very tired when it comes to this whole situation, whatever this is, but you're not giving up. You're hanging in there. You've come this far. Now, with the Knight of Swords in the recent past, this could have been some of you starting to feel maybe a little impatient if you're waiting on a decision or waiting on something here. This could have been you feeling a little impatient in the recent past. Ready, though, ready to charge forward. You've been waiting for something here, and you're just ready. You're ready for things to move forward. For some of you, I feel like you're getting a little impatient, maybe even dealing with some confusion when it comes to this. Now, crowning you, we do have the Tower. So crowning you, this is what you're thinking about here. With the Tower, it's not automatically negative. For me, this is a neutral card. It can go in either direction. I think that some of you very well could be fixing up a home here. So for some of you, this is a property, this is a building that's very significant. And I think that some of you, this is some property that you're fixing up here. But then for some other Librans, you know, this is something major. This is a major life change. So some of you, this is maybe what you've been waiting on. Sometimes the Tower can be things that are happening very suddenly. It can be a shock. It can be a surprise. Something that's happening very, very quickly, but it's something huge, it's something major. But with this energy here previously, I feel like for the majority of you, yes, this is a big life change, but it's something you've been waiting on. It's not something that's happening very suddenly. I think that the majority of you, this is something major, but it's something you're waiting on. It's definitely not a shock, and I don't feel like it's negative. You're definitely in the driver's seat here. We have the Chariot coming up in the near future, so this is energy coming in around the second week. So if you're a Libran that was waiting on a decision or waiting to be able to move house, for some of you, this is you moving house. With the Chariot here, this is travel, this is movement. You're very much in the driver's seat. Yes, some of you at this time maybe are looking at, you know, a couple of different paths that you can move down. So, you know, for some of you, you're maybe making a decision at this time, and you're now moving in a particular direction. But this is an empowering energy for me. So I see many of you empowered. You're in the driver's seat, and for some of you, this could be when you're making that decision. For other Librans, this could be travel. This could be, you know, you traveling at this time. There could even be, you know, for some of you, a vehicle that's very significant at this time. There's a lot of travel here. In the position of your power, I have the Knight of Wands. So this is a lot of travel around the second, third week for many of you. And it also can be things happening very quickly, very, very quickly, with the Knight of Wands here. But this is you enthusiastically moving forward. This is you passionately moving forward. I think that whatever this is, it's something you've been waiting on, and this is exciting for you. This is exciting for you. But I think that some of you are definitely moving house. Definitely moving house. And now maybe you've had to work with other people, maybe even like creditors, you know, the bank, whomever. You've had to work with maybe some other people to get this thing moving if you are moving house, or maybe just your significant other for some of you, because I see you moving towards this new beginning. We have the Ace of Cups here, which is a blessing from the heavens. And with the Ace of Cups, it's not always just a new relationship. This is a new beginning. It's a blessing that's coming in for you, and it's something that's going to make you incredibly happy. And it also can be something that you're falling in love with. So I have seen the Ace of Cups absolutely represent a home that you're going to fall in love with, or a home that you're really going to love living in. So for some of you, this could be that new house that you're moving towards. For other Librans, of course, this could be new love, or this could be pregnancy. For some of you, this is a blessing that's coming in for you. If it is a new relationship, it very well could be a new relationship with, I'm getting Leo, Scorpio. Yeah, perhaps a water sign person, or someone who has water in their chart. If not a water sign, I'm getting fire sign. So either water sign, fire sign, maybe a Leo, maybe a Scorpio. If this is new love that's coming in, or the Ace of Cups can represent reconciliation for some of you. But if that's the case, this is happening very quickly with this energy here. Now, in the hopes and fears position, you do have the Sun. So for those of you that are moving house, you could be moving to a sunny climate, absolutely. For other Librans, those of you that, you know, this is conception. For some of you, this could be you conceiving a child. For those of you that are getting into a relationship or reconciling with someone, you know, this is making you very, very happy. And that's what you want. You just want to be happy with the Sun here in this position. You just want to be happy. You just want to enjoy life, and this is what you're moving towards. You're actually ending the month of August with the energy of the Eight of Cups, which for me is more movement, travel. with the Eight of Cups. Yes, some of you are emotionally moving forward in some way at this time. And yes, that can mean that you're maybe leaving something behind that emotionally is no longer serving you, but not all of you are going to resonate with that, with this energy in that way. This is movement. And you know, sometimes when we are physically traveling, especially if you're leaving maybe a home that you've lived in for many years, it is emotional. It's an emotional journey. With the Eight of Cups, for me, it very much represents an emotional journey, but it's movement, it's travel, and it's also you very, very focused on the future. So it's a very positive card for me. So there's a lot of travel, as you can see, Libra, a lot of travel, a lot of movement. I think that some of you previously, yes, for some of you, something could have happened very quickly, but then it might have stalled. I feel like there was the need to be patient previously. For other Librans, I feel like this was some impatience here. I think that at the start of the month, things are maybe taking off very slowly here. There's the need to still be patient here, and there's the need to continue on working very hard. And then around the second week, I think, is where you see the energy shift and things are starting to happen for you. And you see a lot of movement, a lot of things happening all of a sudden here with this energy. But this is, you know, this is some very blessed, beautiful energy that's coming in for you. I think that August is going to be a wonderful month for you. Now, because we have the Strength card and then also the Sun here, a Leo could be very significant for some of you. But I want to take a look at, let's take a look at the Tower here. I will clarify very quickly for you guys. All right. Taking a look at the Tower for Libra, which is crowning Libra for the month of August 2017. Taking a look at the Tower for Libra. The Chariot is also the ultimate victory card. So for those of you that you've been waiting on something, some sort of resolution, or waiting on the energy to pick up, this is success. This is victory here. All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot, Three of Swords. Okay, that's interesting. So this is clarifying the Tower. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, which for some of you, this might be an earth sign person, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or someone who is maybe a business owner or very focused on their finances. For some of you, this is your energy, perhaps. Very focused on a home or very focused on your business, your finances. With the Chariot, for some of you, those of you that are moving, this is you in the driver's seat. And I always view the Queen of Pentacles as someone who, you know, she's very domestic. She takes care of the home, the family. But then we have the Three of Swords here. So this is very interesting. I think that some of you, this is clarifying the Tower. So there could have been a breakup. There could have been some sort of loss, maybe even a loss in the family. But this has already happened. This has already happened, and now you're moving forward. I feel like this is what you're moving away from. There's so much forward movement here in this spread. So this is what you're moving away from. With the Chariot twice, I mean, this is pretty amazing. You're in the driver's seat. This is the ultimate victory card. Some of you, again, you just might have a decision to make. Sometimes the Three of Swords for me, especially when I have the Two of Swords as well in the same spread, this can be someone who's mentally torn, someone who needs to make a decision. So for some of you, you need to make a decision about this. But I feel like it's definitely going to happen for you. All right, so let's pull you an additional guidance card, Libra. Additional guidance for Libra. If there was a situation involving three people, because the Three of Swords can also represent that difficult situation involving three people, you could be moving on from that as well for some of you. Additional guidance for Libra. What else does Libra need to know? Please show me. All right, so you have 2 cards here. All right, and I'm also pulling you one additional romance angel card focusing on love and relationships for Libra for the month of August. All right, very interesting. Okay. So the first card that I have for you, Libra, is courage. You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. Wow. Libra. And then we have the strength card here, right at the center. So you are coming through very strong. For some of you, maybe you're finding that inner courage here, right at the start of the month for some of you. Needing to be strong, needing to have courage here. You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. And this card came out with the discernment card. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret. So that's very interesting. I actually don't see this card too often. So for some of you, you need to keep your dreams a secret. And, you know, that could be why we have the 2 of Swords here at the bottom of the deck, which is the overall energy, which is someone who's a little closed off. But for some of you, maybe that's needed, actually, because you need to set those boundaries here. With these 2 cards, you need to set those boundaries. Not all is known. That's really what I'm getting here. Not all is known. So there is going to be more clarity that's coming in for you throughout the month. But stay true to your knowing. So you know what it is that you want, Libra. You know what it is that you deserve. For some of you, maybe you've been dealing with some sort of heartache, a difficult situation. But again, remember, you're in the driver's seat. So setting those boundaries, being strong, having that courage, and then moving forward, which I definitely see you doing. The additional romance angel card that I have for you is finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So for some of you, maybe financial matters could be interfering, or they are a factor, you know, in your love life right now. For some of you, you could be very, very focused on your career, very, very focused on your stability. Again, some of you might be coming through as the Queen of Pentacles, and that could be affecting your relationship in some way for those of you that are partnered. So just know that, maybe needing to get more balanced, needing to maybe at some point throughout the month make some time for you and your partner. And then for those of you that are single, this card will come up when you are just, you know, completely focused on your career at the moment. So if you want to meet someone, you know, there will be the need to get more balanced, to make that time to maybe go out with friends or family, you know, to be social throughout the month so you can meet someone. But definitely coming through very strong here, and I see you working very hard, but also keep in mind that not all is known. That's really what I'm getting here. And also keep your plans to yourself. We see you moving forward, but for some of you, you need to maybe keep those plans to yourself. Okay, Libra? So I do hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, and I do wish you all a wonderful month of August. Take care.